Hey guys, WhirlwindKnight here, and this is a video response to Underworld6667 and his experiment for what decks do you think we'll be seeing in this new format coming March. In my opinion, there are a lot of decks that will be seen. There are a lot of decks that will be played. There are a lot of decks that will top. Too many to go over, so let's start off real fast. We'll first off be seeing these guys probably. Gladiator Beast. Every format, Gladiator Beast start off. They always have good matchups versus a lot of decks that just don't seem to top. We'll see those. They'll be bouncing around, beating people, losing to people. It's the same thing over and over again. Next deck. Sadly enough, Black Wings. Black Wings aren't dead. They just got hit really hard. You basically just need, it's just basically about draw power. How fast can you draw, how fast can you stall out until you draw your key cards. Then Black Wings can do whatever they feel like. Collude at 1 hurts, but they can still fight with that one collude. They can do lots of things. Next, these guys. Zombies. With Book of Moon going to 1, zombies have the ability to do lots of swarming, and they don't have to worry about their zombie master getting booked, so they can't make those plays. Yeah. These two decks, Sabers, Fish OTK. They barely got hit, as well as the awesome Formula Monarch. They barely got hit. Code Wave gone. They still have Giant Trinade. They still have 3 trap stuns and all that. 6 Samurai. Gateway went to 1. They don't need Gateway that much. It's still awesome. Infernities, they just got the biggest comeback that they possibly could have just now. Book of Moon going to 1, they can just go off that first turn, and that's basically it. They just go off that first turn. Or they go off whatever turn they feel like it, and then they just win because Book's at 1. Using Fortress Dragon, but this is basically gadgets. Gadgets, they just keep on becoming better. That's all I can say about that. Now this new Overlord Fusion going to 2. I don't know. We just have to wait and see about that. Genexes, they did just say on the list, it did say Ultimate Offering was going to 3. Other Genex allies are coming out as well. Genex ally Birdman and the other guys or whatever. They're really good actually. So expect to see this guy right here and their archetypes doing something. New archetype that everyone's been talking about, Dragunity. They're just gonna be good. They're getting the structure deck, and they have lots of OTK setups that they can use. So yeah, very consistent deck in my opinion. Scraps are just really good. They play good versus everyone. They have good and bad matchups. Most of the time, Scraps come out prevailing. I mean, they have giant beat sticks and everything. So also Psychics. Psychics are getting new support as well. So expect to see them guys and the Tech Genis and all that. Now, archetype that was not really played as much that I think could see play are Crystal Beast. Crystal Beast only because they're just pretty good. I mean, they're not a bad deck. They just need a better way to play. I mean, Book of Moon the 1 might have helped them because now decks can go on a more OTK type base, and they can have stuff set up on the field face up and set stuff on the field face up without having to worry about my opponent booking them next turn or booking them during the end phase or doing whatever during the end phase and all that type of stuff. Light Ones, Honest the 1 is just like Loot the 1 deck is still good, so expect to see them blowing the field up with JD. Geminis, they got a major plus. Their beat sticks now don't have to worry the Book of Moon, and they can still go Gemini Sparks any day of the week. That's basically it. Fableds, I expect to see more play out of these guys because a lot of cards right now can discard. You can just discard with a whole bunch of stuff. They have the ability to swarm, and like I said, this new format seems more OTK based. And with the Exceed monsters coming out, yeah, I just see more OTK based format for March. Most of these decks that I've shown so far have been good already, and most of these decks can OTK, proven in past formats, and they're still able to OTK. So expect to see OTK format, in my opinion. I expect to see maybe these guys, reptilians. Most of these reptilians, if you flip them face down, it was kind of bad getting there. They had lots of strong beast stick type monsters, just like Gemini's, and yeah, they have the ability to they can control the field very well with Medusa by discarding cards to make attack 0 and then attacking them with Silica, Silo, whatever. I don't care what the card is. A deck that should wreck every format but just doesn't. These guys, ugh. I mean, come on. They really hurt lots of decks. I mean, this hurts lots of stuff, and they should be doing very well. I mean, they could blow up Black Row and everything. I suggest for people that played removed from play decks this format coming up, if you still are trying to play them and do really well, check in this card, Ancient Forest. DD survivors will always come back, and if they're trying to attack, then they have to destroy their monster at the end of that battle phase. On Gladiator Beast, they could tag in and out, so it really shouldn't hurt them. A deck I'm working on that probably is too slow for this upcoming format, gonna be Weasel. It's like a Weasel control. Probably show you guys what I'm talking about later. It's really weird build. But yeah, I expect to see that. Oh, we got one deck, one key deck. Got all about these guys. Gravekeepers. Yeah, I'm playing them. Deck's basically finished. The deck is really good. Royal Tribute to 2 doesn't mean anything to them. They just, if people were playing 3, they just take out a card and add in a better card. I mean, still a great deck. Deck is good against every matchup that I've showed you so far. Deck is just good overall. It has control, you could go swarm, you could go control, you could do a lot of things with the deck. Another deck I don't think I showed you guys so far. Sorry, this video is pretty long. It seems like every video these people have made has been like 8 minutes and 30 seconds, which is probably where mine is going to end. I just can't seem to find it. Oh. The quick draw, junk, whatever. This guy's about to be like their ace card, Chaos, Synchron or whatever. Quick draw is kind of dead. It's still good. It's just you gotta tech in lots of stuff. It's real techy. That's one of the decks that I expect to see lots of good builds and lots of bad builds. It's like if you play this, you play that, you play this, you play that. Yours might be better than mine. I've teched in this, I teched in that. And that's basically, it's a lot of matchups. One matchup that I expect to see rise right back up, Infernity. I mean, Infernity just seems so good. But these are like the matchups, guys, that I expect to see kind of this format. I mean, it's basically, sorry, this video is going to be like 10 minutes long. Didn't mean to make it that long, but you know, all these cards are right here, so you know, expect to see like these, and obviously Fish OTK and Frog Monarch decks are really good, as well as Six Samurai. So that's basically it. Light Sworns good, Scraps good, everything's good. It's WhirlwindKnight talking about playing all these decks next format or whatever, probably. I don't know. These are the matchups I expect to see. Decks I expect to do really well next format. So yes, WhirlwindKnight out. Peace. Underworld667. Nice experiment.